Hi, so I am going to see what is the best peanut butter out there on the market. I've got stuff here. I've got 10 different peanut butters, all smooth, none with extra bits in it. I think they're all smooth and kind of the natural range of the peanut butters. They're from all over the world. I have some from, well, I've got one from Australia and one from the States at least. The rest are probably from England. And we'll see. Let's just start, shall we, and see what's good and what's not. Okay, so first up we've got Morrison's smooth peanut butter. So open that up. It's got a white lid there, and it's got a kind of hard concrete like consistency. Get a generous dollop of that in and try it out on a piece of bread. Not overwhelmingly tasty to start off with. Didn't have much flavour, but then it comes through eventually, and then it's overpowering. It's like really strong. But there's some kind of taste which doesn't taste like a really good peanut, you know. It's got a kind of a bitter taste to it. I'll give that a 3 out of 10. Put that away. Next up is Marks & Spencer's smooth peanut butter, made with sunflower oil this time, and this is made in the Netherlands. Again, a white top, concrete-like consistency again. Looks slightly better in colour. It looks more like peanut butter. Let's check this out. Okay, it doesn't taste of anything. It's a very subtle flavour of peanut. There's not much nut taste in that. Doesn't taste false, which is also good. Doesn't taste like they put loads of rubbish in there. But at the same time, it just kind of tasted like I had just eaten butter, just concentrated butter. That was a strange experience. I'll give that a 3 out of 10. So both of those not doing so well so far. I'll just go back to the Morrison's one to see where this one's made. It's probably made in England somewhere. Bradford, I think. It doesn't say exactly. So made in some random place in the world. And the Marks & Spencer one, like I said, is made in the Netherlands. Okay, next up is Sainsbury's So Organic Smooth. Let's have a look. This one is made in... don't know. Doesn't say. This one's suitable for celiacs and vegetarians and vegans too. And it's totally organic apparently. So organic, as Sainsbury's likes to point out. This one's got a light concrete consistency too. And it's slightly harder on the knife than the other two peanut butters that we've had so far. If I just spread this on, let's have a taste. It's really thick and dry. It's just kind of stuck to the inside of my mouth. And just like the Marks and Spencer one, it's kind of just eating butters, like eating just butter straight off. There's really not that much flavour in it. Maybe that's what you get with organic peanuts. Maybe there's no flavour in it. Who knows? It's not the best. I also give that a chunky 3 out of 10. Not doing so well, these guys, so far, are they? Next up is Waitrose Organic Smooth Peanut Butter, which has got some cheapo looking packaging. Let's see, it's produced in the UK, silver cap, just like the organic one, except it doesn't want to come off. It's just coming off in my finger, which is not a fantastic design. Look at that. It's just, this is a pain to open. Oh, there we go. Finally got it. Oh no, forget that. More wastage. Oh dear. Okay, that's not very neat. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. Grab another tissue. Clean the palette. And let's try this. It's got a slightly darker colour. It's very thick on the knife again. Very thick consistency. And it's staying on my knife. Come on. Okay. Once again, this is just like eating butter with no peanuts in it. It's not at all. Oh, there it is. It's coming through. There's a hint of peanut. It's like butter with a hint of peanut. It's not what I would call peanut butter. More fat than taste, yeah? So, that's a big no-no. I think this is probably the worst one that I've had. It's coming through quite bitter now. I've got this aftertaste, which I can taste just in the back here. And it's really, really quite bitter. You know, it's like the skin bit of the peanut. It tastes like that. It's that concentrated, which, it's never good. Oh dear, it's Waitrose Smooth Peanut Butter again. What's the difference between the two? One's big and one's small. Oh, this was organic. I missed that. Did you see that? Organic? Oh dear. Missed that. Okay, let's try their non-organic one then. Comes in a much bigger jar. So I guess you get more of it. Huh? It looks like somebody had this already. Like the lid just came off really easily. Stark contrast to the last Waitrose offering. This is produced in England as well, and let's check this out. Very thick consistency again. It's broken up like cookie dough. I can taste nuts. Slightly sweet, slightly on the sweet side, like they've added a ton of sugar in it. But it's really nice actually, it's quite nice. This is what I call peanut butter, so I would say I'd give that a 6 out of 10. It actually tastes like peanut butter. It's not bad. Let's see, they've got roasted peanuts, brown cane sugar, palm oil and sea salt. Interesting. For those of you who have never been to Waitrose before, they're based in mainly the south of England, and they are a middle class to upmarket type supermarket. It's like at the opposite end of the spectrum to somewhere like Asda. Next up, we've got the All Natural Peanut Butter and Company. Since 1998, they are a smooth operator. There's no trans fats and no cholesterol. And this one is from New York. This one's from New York. A New York peanut butter. It's got loads of liquid in it, and you can see that. So you've got to be really careful with the lid this time. It says, even says sealed for freshness. Getting all excited because it's not every day that you get peanut butter with loads of real peanut oil on top. Not that it costs that much to produce peanut oil. Well, I guess it must do because it's not cheap in this country, that's for sure. Okay, anyway, let's wipe the knife and give this a try. Anticipation is rife. Wow, it's so hard. You see all this liquid and you think, wow, it's going to be really soft, but it's the hardest to get out so far. It's so thick. And it naturally picks up some peanut oil. And then I'm going to try and spread this. Oh, it's really not spreading. Spreadability factor is low in this peanut butter, my friends. See, that's kind of wet looking. So maybe it's just like eating peanut oil rather than peanut butter. Let's give this a taste. You can taste the peanut oil. It's somewhat flavourless. The consistency is much better than a lot of the other ones we've had. There's something about it that makes it very easy to eat though. It's very odd. There's something Moorish about it, but it's not actually that tasty. It's very odd. Very, very odd. The texture itself is like having some cereal in the morning. It's you have a bit of your milk, which is like the peanut oil, and then you have the cereal, which is the hard solid thing. So it's kind of that experience, and it's it kind of invites you to eat more of it. In terms of the quality of the product, the fact that it doesn't spread is a little bit silly in my opinion. But it is all natural. It's 99.5% peanuts and just a tiny bit of salt. So if you're after a natural product, then I guess you don't get much more natural than that. Now we've got some packed smooth, crammed with peanuts. This must be one of the market leaders in this country. Let's see where they make this. This product is made in a factory which handles other nuts. Okay. I would have thought that if you had a nut allergy, it wouldn't be very specific. I don't think it would be like, oh, I'm allergic to pine nuts or cashew nuts or something. I just thought it would be nuts, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's have a look. Doesn't say where it's made, so I'm guessing it's made over here in England. Quite easy on the knife. Breaks apart a bit like cookie dough, stays on the knife. Spreads easily. When I first munch on it, you can hear some crunching noise. Yeah, it's smooth, which is odd. So I'm either crunching down on some salt or some other little hard bits. It's a weird one. It's quite tasty though. It really tastes of peanuts and butter, but more peanut than butter. Bit of sugar. All around, that's a pretty good peanut butter. I give this an 8 out of 10. I can't remember if I even rated the last New York one. But this, 8 out of 10. Very good. I'll keep this to one side because that's our leader at the moment. And this is the original super smooth sun hat. So the last one we tried was just the smooth version, and this is the super smooth. And this has got a concrete-like look. Comes off a knife. A bit harder, more difficult than the last sun hat, and it's a bit thicker in consistency, so it's not as easy to spread as the last sun hat. It's quite interesting because I've got this buttery taste with a bit of peanut butter, no peanuts, but it's not the same kind of consistency as the Sunpat Smooth. It is smoother, but it tastes more buttery than peanutty, and it's got the same amount of sugar roughly as the last one, flavour wise, but it's not as good as the normal smooth one. I can definitely taste there's more butter, more fat in it, even if it doesn't have the same fat in it. Let's have a look. Fat, 50.9 grams. And this is 48. Oh, okay, I am right. So it does have more fat in it. That's got 48.9 or something. So yeah, look at that. My palate's quite sensitive. I can taste a few percent in fat difference. Now we come to Walmart's offering. Asda's smooth peanut butter. Let's have a look. Doesn't say where it's made. I'm guessing it's somewhere in England. I'm getting so full now, by the way. White top, sealed for freshness, and it's got some sort of dodgy bubbles on the top. And spreads, comes off the knife very easily. Let's see how it spreads. Spread easily. It's very soft. Very, very soft. Oh! Oh! Ugh! Ugh! There's like an overriding something flavour which is wrong. It just tastes totally wrong. Oh! No, it's bitter. It's it tastes like dried coffee beans, you know, and you're just eating it raw. Oh, that is horrid. Oh. That is really horrible. Oh, blimey. That is disgusting. Walmart, Asda, you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves for producing such a pile of garbage. That is disgusting. That is getting a 0 out of 10 from me. Big time. That is disgusting. Right. Fuel the Fun, Skippy Smooth. In the same kind of jar as the New York one. Don't know if there's any relationship, but it looks very similar. This one's not, it's soaked in oil though, and it's made by Unilever in England. But Skippy, you know, it sounds like it's from Australia, which is why at the beginning of the thing I said, oh look, I've got one from Australia, but it's not. It's actually made in Kent, of all places, in Maidstone. Skippy quality seal, look at that. Okay, the seal is not quality because it's not coming off in one piece. It's taking some work, and there's still some adhesive. Look at that, it's solid. There's some adhesive left on the actual jar itself. It looks like creamed poo. The colour of it is interesting. At least it's not like a light concrete colour or sand or something. It's just baby poo. So let's try Skippy, the smooth peanut butter. Oh, that comes off the knife very easily, and it doesn't break up either. At this point I'm so full, I'm glad this is kind of over. I'm not even through all my bread. Let's have a look. Very smooth. No flavour to start off with, but they're coming through. I'll start tasting the peanuts and the salt. There's a lot of salt. It's quite a salty peanut butter, but it's quite a lively taste. Quite a good mix between peanuts and butter, but they've just chucked in so much salt in this thing. It's the right sweetness, but cut down the salt a bit and it'll be great, but there's just so much salt in this. Really, truly, there's so much salt. Let's have a look at the sodium. It's 0.47 grams per 100 grams. So just under 0.5%. Let's compare that with the current leader. It's got 0.5 grams. Oh, so it's about the same amount of salt per 100 grams as our winner, our Sunpat Smooth. Oh, I forgot to give this a rating. If I've forgotten to give one of the other peanut butters a rating, then you can probably guess it's not going to be a great rating anyway. Skippy, very salty. If you're in the mood for it, or if you need a workout, you want a quick recovery food for after sport, then something more salty in taste is probably going to be a bit better for you for post-exercise recovery. So maybe this would be good for that. Mix this with some honey on some bread. It's supposed to be a really, really good combo for muscle recovery. This Skippy, I don't know what to give you. I'll give you a 4. That's kind of generous, isn't it? Good taste, but let down by the salty taste. I can't actually remember what I gave this out of 10. But it's the best. Sunpat Smooth, crammed with peanuts, is our winner. Well done, Sunpat. Well done. Right, I'm off. Until next time, goodbye. Thanks for watching.